Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Swim School.
What up, party people, and welcome
Sweet.
to episode 86,
86
of Two
Oh my gosh.
Bandits
We're running out.
Watching Bluey.
That is us.
I'm your co-pal, Greg Painter.
I can see him right here.
And with me,
Yes.
doing something dangerous, his middle name, and his first name is...
I go by Mike Martin. Oh, Mike Danger Martin. Dangerous Martin. What's up?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
I am good. Very good. It's gorgeous outside. It's not brutally hot outside. I got some stuff done today when it comes to, a little bit of chlorine, a little bit of filter action, a little bit of vacuuming, a little bit of algae killing for my own personal swim school. So I'm happy. How are you?
Look at you. I'm doing great, too. Like I said, it's a beauteous week.
Yes.
1 week and 1 day from drop time.
Uh-oh.
Me and the family is going to be living our best vacation life, so can't wait for that.
Doing a full road trip from New York State to California.
Maybe a flight trip.
Or
But
that. Okay.
That might be a little bit less difficult.
We're going to be MIA
But
without
also
Greg.
exciting because you know what tomorrow is?
Tomorrow is Sunday. Well, Tuesday.
It's actually Monday.
Tomorrow's
There you
Tuesday.
go. Live the lie, Michael. Jeez.
7-Eleven.
Do
It's
this
7-Eleven
live.
day.
Live to air.
Yes.
Live to air. Tomorrow,
Okay.
Mark.
Oh, the Disney Plus
10
stuff, right?
New
Got it.
episodes of Bluey on Disney Plus.
That's right. I remember that because today's Monday.
Exactly.
6
silly
a.m.
goose. I am both excited
Okay.
and frightened to see what edits occur.
Oh,
Because we
why
got
do
some
you?
interesting ones coming.
You know.
And I'm going to call it out right now.
You know.
What's going to happen in stories?
Don't
What's
put
Witten
that.
Is Witten going to be pooping anything?
Don't put that in the universe, man.
What's he going to do? I'm so curious.
But that is
concerned.
that is the Lin-Manuel episode, correct?
It is.
Yeah, that's fun. Cool. Now to be readily available for us too. That's fun. Okay.
10 more. That means we have 10 more weeks of this podcast.
See?
Confirmed that we
It's 2.5
can do.
months more of our voices, folks.
Gotta love it. And know what else you gotta love?
I love.
Swim school.
I do love swimming. I do.
This
I'm
is
a big
such
pool guy.
Cute little episode. Oh, pools in general, amazing.
Yes.
We just had some brief Outer Banks vacation talk.
Yep.
Gotta have a pool in that house.
No questions asked.
Gotta
None.
be done for 1,000,000% sure. If you don't, I'll dob on you about it.
There's some terminology thrown around in this episode.
There's
so
some terms, there's some fun things, there's some greatness, but before we can get to any of that,
Where do we go?
we need to see what our friends at Wiki Bluey have to say about this one.
Have they always been our friends?
Always and forever.
Okay, our good friends at Wiki Bluey. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
What's swim school?
Mom, Dad, and Bingo must complete both their classes to pass swim school, but pleasing strict big fish instructor Margaret, a.k.a. Bluey, is proving very difficult.
It's quite difficult in this one. Yes, I can agree with that. That's a very well composed
comprehensive.
synopsis. Yeah.
I wish it was very difficult and not difficult.
Well, of
Guys,
course. Yeah.
somebody, it's one word. We ask so little. But change that one word. There's got to be a way.
But now, as we
there's a
sit
will,
here
there's a way.
and give like a slight call to action kind of thing, I like it. We also both are grown human beings that have computers and
It's
cell phones,
more
right?
fun to ask other people to do the hard things. You could say, hey, Greg, go edit Wikipedia. I have no idea how to do that.
Okay, that's
At
fine.
all.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll update your Wikipedia page about Greg Painter because world-renowned actor and SAG card-holding member, right? Nailed that. Hey.
This is a weird start.
Yes.
This is one of the extremely few episodes that doesn't have some sort of pan out shot, zoom into where we are. We are just running on a pool's deck.
Them healers are on some sort of vacay.
That's what I was
Crystal
gonna.
clear.
That's what I was gonna ask.
No
you.
questions
Are we
asked.
on vacay or are we at Stripe's house?
No, I think they're Stripe's house. That's that big of a pool now.
Stripe is a bajillionaire. So
No, I think there's a hotel in the background of the episode.
my guess was, and I was gonna see if you are down for this.
There's no guess. There's a correct answer.
I think they're at Bali.
They are in Bali, absolutely.
Because I believe
Chile
Chile
has
has the. Yep. Okay.
Oh, one of those episodes where we agree about everything. I'll
they
change
are
that
their
soon. Don't
lovely
worry.
Bali vacation house, living their best life. Bingo walk.
Oh,
This is one of the most kindred moments I've had with Bandit. I have a lot. We do not run around a pool.
well, I think
Rule number 1.
the way that he acts it's showing that they've been here for at least a day, or they had a morning experience at the pool or something, because he says it in a way like, we've talked about this already. It wasn't like, hun, we shouldn't run by the pool, and the reason why.
It's dangerous.
He's like, walk, bingo, because he's already had that conversation with her. And then, that's something that I do love about him, is that everybody's got this grandiose picture of Bandit, and he's the best dad ever. Nobody can spend 7 times with their kids. Who can spend that much time with their kids? Yeah, of course you can. But he gives them a call to action, and also, apparently that's my phrase of the episode, but also backs it up with why. Even if it's just a simple, walk. It's dangerous if you run, dog. It is.
Well, he gets that one for the call to action, but then Bluey runs. Don't be a dobber.
He pushes himself right into a corner on that one.
But what if it's dangerous? Gotta go.
And he even looks at Chili. He's just like, what do I do here?
Not just look at Chili. That was very Simpsons to me.
This is
just the way that that's a very Simpsons reaction response.
Not Chili's parenting moment. She's trying to figure out where they're going out for a family time or something.
Dude, though, it is.
What?
Chili is low-key parenting very hard here.
Oh, of course.
Because while that's happening, while they're both distracted, we got sunscreen time.
Oh, she does jump right on that, too.
Right on that. And I not only like that, Bluey's reaction to sunscreen, that they could have easily just made it nothing, but put in sunscreen. Bluey just like just fighting against having sunscreen put on her face.
This episode's got some fun bits of little sneaky animation that I like. You can see the reflection of the girls while they're standing at the pool and they're talking about doing swim school.
Nothing gets by. Like, this is such a good group of animators.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They don't miss a trick ever.
Good, not great, amazing, astounding. Come on, Gregory, help us out.
Help us out.
More adjectives in this world. Open the vocabulary. So. They have to be vacationing somewhere. That's clear. It's clear that it's not their house. Stripe has not done a big upgrade on what scenario exists where it's a gorgeous day outside of this beach. This pool is massive there's nobody there. So is there like some sort of natural catastrophe that just happened, or
is this their Bali vacation or their Outer Banks vacation house? Is it just their
holy
family
cow? Maybe all the other people are out and about. Maybe they're
a little bit quicker to kick up than Stripe's family.
Right? Maybe like Hall & Oates is in town. There's a big concert and everyone's at the concert instead of at the pool. That was the first one I went for, man. It really is.
Wow.
What?
That's an interesting choice.
You bitch girl. You wouldn't go all the way to Bali to see Hall & Oates? No, probably not. That's okay.
Swim school time.
That's right.
2 classes.
Fine.
Little fish and big fish. You have to pass little fish to get to big fish.
Mm-hmm.
This was a very thought out, and I do just the small details of this.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo hands the cap to Bluey, knowing this is one of the swim instructors, and Bluey taking those goggles and putting over there, knowing
this is for later.
She needs a second character for later on.
She's always building on it. She's always thinking. She always has her future plans.
So little fish instructor, we got Karen. Interesting choice of names. I'm not sure if the Karen phenomenon was a thing yet. Of calling,
I would say
not great ladies Karens.
2000-ish. I feel like maybe it is just an ironically done version of it. Of this nickname exists for somebody that's supposed to be excessively bossy and the whole wanting to see a manager type of person. And this Karen is the exact opposite of that.
She's just a chill, nice old
image.
lady.
She's just a cheerful little old lady walking around with pina coladas and having a good time and no daubing. That's it. That's all.
Chili decides she wants to play and is kind of all snuggly with Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing, and you're all brothers and sisters.
Oh, the Greg scream, folks.
God,
fantastic. So good.
Possibly my favorite bingo character name.
Ooh,
here.
Really?
Gryffindor. Just goes for it. I'm going to say all the sounds in one, and that's my name now.
It may have been she may have been watching Harry Potter recently or reading them, and that was just I need to make my own version of Gryffindor. Fantastic. I love it.
I also love Bevan.
Bevan.
On the side of the pool, just do.
Now, what was the task at hand? They were talking trash to him about. It's just kicking, right?
Doing pool
He's
kicks.
having fun. That's all. That's
doing proper kicks. Have you ever done when you were little or for Finn swim lessons?
We have not done swim lessons in this family.
We've done for both kiddos with the Y. And that's very much a hold on to the side, do good kicks.
Do-do-do-do-do's?
I don't think he was doing do-do-do-do's. Those weren't strong kicks.
Okay. Is that what it is?
But not as bad. Little Bingo went from not being able to swim.
Little Bingo?
Little Bingo went from not being able to swim to swimming underwater with her eyes open and poking people in the belly. That's one heck of an upgrade on this
even
trip.
like in the beginning of the episode, she says that where she's like, I don't need my floaties. So this obviously is an upgrade from the episode of Pool, but that was how long ago in the timeline. So that makes sense. Absolutely.
But we're all dabbing left and right now. Dabbing for poking in the belly. Dabbing for dabbing.
Dobbins is just a tattletale, right? Like, yeah. Yo, dog, don't be a tattletale.
We've turned into dabbing in our house. It sounds way more fun than tattletale.
Yeah, I can
or
see
being
that.
a narc.
Oh, nope. I'm going to implement narc into this house.
Unless it's dangerous.
Unless it's dangerous.
I love Chili being very much in mom mode.
Uh-huh.
It's like, no, unless it's dangerous. Every time, has to make sure she throws that in.
She wants it to sink in. It needs to have that muscle memory moment. So that way, if it ever happens, she's like, is it dangerous? Yeah, I should dob. But I don't know. Bingo's, I don't know if it's always dangerous when Bingo wants to dob, personally. Because
Poking bellies underwater could be dangerous. You never know what could happen
she's
underwater.
the one that does it.
Dangerous for Bingo.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's a lot of trust for the parents to be. I mean, to go from having floaties within a year ago to diving underwater and going for it. That's some. She's rocking swim school. She must be taking the lessons because they don't have a pool at the house, right? No,
they don't.
So that's got to be swim lessons for sure.
So we got our 2 rules. No more poking.
Yep.
No more dabbing.
There you go.
Unless someone's in danger.
Yep. Easy peasy.
So very much. I also like the little.
Karen, straightforward, man.
I wrote it down because it was pretty. Shouldn't Bevan get in trouble for dabbing on Gryffindor? Shouldn't Sharon get in trouble for dabbing on me dabbing on Gryffindor? It's like, dang.
Wow, you came ready with all.
We are going down the rabbit hole.
He is very well prepared today. I love it. Oh.
But then Karen makes them better people. Karen lifts them up on
That's
eagle's
right.
wings and tells them to be good brothers and sisters.
Doing well, puppet.
Work together. There was that in another episode too, the puppet thing, which is like
I've
little
heard
one.
I've heard it from something else too. It rings in my head, and I don't remember specifically what it's for. Do you know what a puppet is? It has 2 definitions.
It has 2 definitions.
Yeah.
Let's hear them.
One of them is basically a very adorable and encourageable young human being, little child that's just being really cute. Good job, puppet. Also, a puppet is the type of doll that you use for witchcraft, for like voodoo dolls and all that kind of stuff. That's called a puppet also. So
Interesting.
It's got a beautiful 2 sides of that gorgeous little coin of puppet. I wonder which one that. Well, I don't think Karen would go calling this family
These people voodoo
puppets.
dolls.
Yeah, I don't. Margaret, on the other hand, Madge, she's.
And we were doing so good in Little Fish. We were working together, encouragement, good doggy paddle, the number 1 go-to swim move.
Exactly, they did well. Absolutely, they trust Bingo again because they're both swimming a little bit further than her, and she's just kind of floating behind, doing her doggy paddle.
Bingo's still clearly not in it because when they're doing the crawl along the edge of the pool, Bingo just ran like into the water.
Oh, but again, like it's a big empty pool that's just for the healers.
But we get to our last lesson.
That's right.
We
Ninja kicks, baby.
Yes.
Love that.
And they all nail them perfectly.
Hi-ya.
Hi-ya,
Boom.
indeed.
You graduated, Little Fish.
You're moving up.
Oh,
Good
thanks.
luck.
Yeah, thanks,
Just
Karen.
the way
What do you
Karen
mean?
said good luck.
What do you mean?
Margaret is in charge of Big Fish.
Bloop.
And Bandit right on it. It's like, this isn't.
I have a
Bluey's
feeling I'm not gonna
nice.
like.
Bluey doesn't play games nice all the way through.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like
Won't
Margaret. The pop-up of Margaret is so well done because she goes underwater with her little lemon swimming cap.
Yeah.
Bloop. Underneath, she's got the goggles. She switches to the watermelon one, and then she bloop pops up. The animators again crush it because when she pops up, her goggles, because she puts them on underwater, has a whole bunch of pool water in her eyes, and she has to open it up while she's still trying to explode. Like, oh,
They didn't need to. They didn't need to, but they did. And I love it. Love it so. But also pops up and the spit right in the face. This is one of those ones. Or Greg wouldn't be playing that game.
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting as the episode progresses too, because now it's thinking about how long it's been going on with the secrets that are revealed in the silent dabbing.
Margaret, not that great of an instructor, in my opinion.
No, and the music does kick into almost. It sounds like it has like a almost military-esque, like flute playing kind of beat to it, to where it's like she's a drill instructor,
And she called
folks.
herself, I'm not nice, Karen.
Yep.
If you're about to get one of these.
Because he calls her Madge, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah.
like, what's the deal, Madge? Nope. I go by Margaret.
And you've got a dob to pass.
Ooh.
But they're not going for it. They'll work as a family.
That's right. Unionize.
Do it without dobbing.
Unionize. I love that. Because, well, they try, though. They try to succeed under Madge's swim school. And it just doesn't work out very well at all.
We've got Bevan doing the backstroke.
Yep. Coconuts.
Bag of coconuts. And to his credit, he goes a ways before he just
he
slowly
pushes.
sinks underwater.
He does, and he even says, like, why do I need them?
If you're on a desert island.
That's right.
Then poor Sharon, trying. She doesn't get too far.
Nope.
With the passenger on her back.
She pops right on her. Well, I mean, what's going to be the easier way to? I have no idea. I'm not going to put this into action of trying to figure out which swimming technique would be easier with a 6-year-old sitting on me because he's readily available. So
I don't think any for me.
Yeah, I know.
They do sometimes on like, I'll ride on your back and it'll be great and
Sure.
And that's usually like in 4 feet of water where I can put my hands on the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
And I just like walk across the bottom.
Pumpkin eater over
cheating.
here.
More
That's great. No, I take that.
Cyclone.
Oh yeah, that is sweet.
Just blow on Bingo, so Bingo just loses her concentration, and because she's not mad,
Right.
she just thinks it's all funny.
Yeah.
Bingo isn't in most games when things break bad. Bingo just turns into a giggle monster.
Well, I mean, Bingo does understand the rules of the game too. She does understand how Big Fish Swim School does work. So, not gonna lie.
They're about to, because it's family meeting time. Mm-hmm. They pull together.
Unionize, baby.
They don't know about this Marge character. She's a silly watermelon head.
That's right. Which is the most direct insult about her because that's the only thing that you can really say. Because she does have watermelons on her cap. So
I was called a watermelon head when I was a kid.
were you?
My Uncle Sean nickname for me was watermelon head because I had a big old dome when I was
Did it hit you right in the feels then, bud?
Hit me right in the feels. Old school. I was like, hey.
I'm sorry.
That's the first time I've heard that from somebody not in my
Oh man, now I don't feel bad at all. Oh,
Why would you?
the beauty behind it.
But watermelon head, we shouldn't listen to her and stick together. Yeah, we can stick together. And then just midway through that conversation, Bingo just make a quick eye look and then
Whoop, savage.
off she goes.
Savage
What do you
Bingo.
think? Right, Maleficendor?
Looking
Maleficendor?
looking to succeed.
And just right over there. They won't listen and they want carrot back. Good job. You pass. Double spit.
There you go. See, she passed the swim school right then and there. Big Fish,
I love
done
it.
so.
And
This Margaret's not afraid to make people fail, though.
Just Bevan and Sharon just like, did you dab us? Just the most evil Bingo laugh.
I love it.
Just, I did the thing.
Oh.
Suckers.
That's well, I mean, she played the game the right way. This episode of Survivor, like she would crush it apparently if she has this kind of mentality of how she's going into those games.
Well, then they all break down here too. Is that, well, you called her a watermelon head. Ha, bleh.
Fail.
And Bevan, well, Sharon peaked during Marco Polo.
That's
Bleh.
I think that's probably one of the worst. That breaks trust.
That's one of the worst you think. Well, let me get some water in my mouth.
Okay.
Before we find out what Bevan did. And what did Bevan do?
How many times did Madge do her punishment there, only to find out?
Bevan peed
The
in
end.
the pool. Bevan peed. So
It's a victimless crime.
So right now, I'm gonna say false.
What?
I don't think Bandit actually peed in the pool.
No, I don't think he did it either.
At least to this point.
Yeah, and he was backing himself. He's backing his character up. Bevan is backing up the character that they're committed to right now.
I would super like to believe Bandit wouldn't think it's a real hoot to have a kid drink pool water.
Right.
They just peed in.
Exactly. So there's and nobody ever comments on any warm water at any point in time up until this at this point in the episode. Wow, that sentence really came together really well.
Marge's spit take.
Mwah. Stellar.
Just the eyes, the shock.
That's
It's a victimless crime.
it is. It's not as bad as peeking at Marco Polo. That's cheating. That's not cheating when you. Well, it is cheating when you pee in the pool.
Marge is a victim. Don't most pools nowadays turn green or something?
It's always been an old wives' tale, dog.
That's not real? That's
No,
not
I don't think it is. I remember it being like on episodes of Pete and Pete way back when. Shout out to guest Danny Tamborelli, but I think there was an episode where they did have that like blue, like deep blue or deep green liquid, but it probably does exist in some fashion. Or you could. That's a great way to either A, stick it in your brain the whole time and make you think forever that there are pools that have that, or B, just scare your kids and buy like a little bottle of it and just be like, yeah, put it in the pool every night. So you got to make sure. Oh, but I would be the kid that would test. Okay, I would test out the theory and no, dang, I'm really thinking too much about this. No more urine talk. Come on.
You fail, you big grub.
Ooh.
And whenever things get too real, Bingo's heart grows 10 times that day. Maleficent
That's right.
is not going to let her brother fail without her. And not only jumps in the pool, but ninja jumps in the pool.
Ninja jumps.
Love it.
Bam.
Sister, boom. This is tricky sometimes with some of this stuff. Because I like the idea of let's not dab, let's not be a little tattle, let's not do that. And I tell the girls that too. Emily did this, Olivia did this. It's like, no, don't dab on your sister.
Right.
Have your sister's back. You know, if they're not doing
That's
something
cool.
dangerous. But then I also think, well, this is working out great for me though, because I know when they're being little brats and I can make sure they're not being naughty. But I also want them to like be on each other's team, grow up like trust each other, and not
Of course.
think they're just gonna tattle on me. So it's kind of a mix.
I don't think your daughters have those bones in their body, man. I really don't.
Sweet.
And I think they are going to tell on
Hello.
each other to gain personal gain here and
Get some
there
extra
too.
points.
Come on, it's life, man. It's why Bingo did it. It's why she dabbed.
She died, but she felt the guilt and
And her
came
heart
up
grew
for her
15
brother
times.
in the end.
Yes.
And
Old
good
Devin.
news.
Yep.
Karen's back, baby.
Huzzah!
Everybody fails out of Big Fish.
But she could hang out in Little Fish. Screw it. I'll just be a Little
They
Fish,
can be
man.
there.
Little Fish life
happy
seems great, man.
forever.
Love it.
Family hug.
Why is it getting warm in here?
Damn it! I'm also going to believe in my heart that was just a joke. That Bandit's not actually gonna pee in the pool.
Okay. You're
I'm
gonna.
gonna believe in my heart because I still call him Bevan,
Uh-huh.
not Bandit Killer.
So you think that he was playing the Bevan character and peed in the pool? That he was Bevan and peed in the pool?
Yes.
So he
But
did pee in the pool.
No. That there was no pee.
Okay.
It was just a fun way for them to close out that joke. You think
Okay.
they actually peed in the Bali pool?
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely,
Oh, no.
I do. It was Bingo was the one that said something about it. It wasn't
Bingo
Bluey.
is great at yes and.
Okay. Which you know that the pool water gets warmer. This kid's got a lot of pool knowledge in the past 6 months.
This might be big enough for a Bandit Bet.
What? Did he actually pee in the pool?
You
He
think Bandit
absolutely
actually
peed in the pool.
I say no.
Okay,
I think it
fine.
was just character. I don't think it didn't change colors.
Oh gosh, he
Bandit
absolutely
would never.
Absolutely peed in the pool. You've gotten soft. You've gotten soft
We'll
about
have
the
to
grit
post
of
that
Bandit.
on Tuesday.
Dunzo.
Bandit Bet.
On Tuesday. After the episode.
Pee or not to pee? That is the
Tomorrow
question.
we'll post it.
Yep, tomorrow.
Yeah.
There you go. You did it. I'm so proud of you when you
Gosh.
pick it up when I'm putting
Yes.
down. And I'll be proud to hear
Yep.
from your lips to my ears. What was your favorite thing?
Good. Okay. Cool.
This episode.
My favorite thing is actually when it comes to the animation when Margaret first pops up. Because the whole water with the goggle in there, or the goggle with the water still inside of it, and she has to pop it open. It showed that they acknowledge Bluey's going under the water. She's putting on these goggles, doing all this, and she's popping up. It's just like, to the animation crew. So it's not like a ha-ha thing. It was just a little extra salt on the spice of life there. So, booyah. That was my favorite thing. What about you, Greg?
My favorite thing is the Gryffindor dabbing scene to Marge. Just, they're all together, and she just gets that cheeky look in her eye where she's like, I know what I'm doing. Just whoop, disappears. They're like, what do you think, Gryffindor? Gryffindor? And she's just there like, and they said this, and they said this, and they said this. And it's just, she knows the game. She knew the assignment, and she done did it.
She played the game like
Kudos.
full on, she would rock in Survivor, it seems.
We talk about it so many times. I think she is the creative core of that family. I think she's got the names. When nobody was around and Bumpy, when Bingo wasn't around, their play acting was a little bit off. Except
That's
when
true.
She's there, it's solid, which is why I think she'd be smart enough to play act that somebody peed.
Hey, Greg.
Even though they didn't.
Who was your favorite character then?
We'll keep rocking this, and my girl, Gryffindor, Bingo, on point, peak Bingo episode. If you get, here's what we got.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on this one.
Then
we'll do the same page.
Tag team it
Yeah.
together. You get sincere Bingo with her being sad that Bevan's sad. You get goofball Bingo with her just goofy laugh after dabbing. We get uncoordinated Bingo falling off the side of the
Yep.
pool. We get
Bingo that wants to learn
all
extra
Bingo
things.
everywhere.
Like I had a note from earlier where she hits him with that double question of the simple burn of being a dobber, and then went to that next level, just being like, well, if it was dangerous and I did it, would I still be? Is it still wrong to dob? And it felt like it was that takeaway episode to where she was asking those extra questions in
Where
the
did
moment.
the first baby come
And
from?
he's just like, gotta go. Like I can't handle this right now. And unfortunately, takeaway, he's stuck in that moment. He's like, nope, let's distract. So Bingo's whole vibe in this episode is across the board fantastic. Whew.
then how do you rank
Mhm.
this fantastic episode
Mhm.
of Bluey?
I don't want to do it, but I'm going to say the 15 times that Margaret did the spit splash without knowing that Bevan peed in the pool already. So just for you, I had to. Either that or one really epic Hall & Oates concert. So one or the other. I'll let the audience decide on that one when we try to figure out whether or not Bevan actually peed in the pool, which he did. But that's fine. Greg, is it possible? Episode 86. How are we even here, folks, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ranking the episode of Bluey? Swim school.
I rank this episode one giant Olympic-sized pool,
Dude.
for 4 dog guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you.
Oh,
all
man.
so very, very much.
Woo, woo,
Appreciate you.
Yes.
To the moon and back.
Yes, we're going to be
Plug time.
rocking out here.
linktr.ee/watchingbluey.
Yep.
Merch, Patreon, TikTok, socials, all that good stuff.
Name it.
Speaking of socials, we're on Threads, friends. Who is it nowadays?
Yeah, we are.
So check us out
I'm not hearing
at
anyone.
Watching Bluey Pod on Threads.
All right.
Find us, join us at the party over there.
We're always in parties. It's
We're
always
always
parties.
partying everywhere. Partying
That's right.
too at watchingbluey@gmail.com. Your takes, your feels, your thoughts, your opinions.
Uh-oh.
We want them. We need them all day, every day.
Do I know what's coming
till the
up
end
here?
of time.
Do we have rate, reviews,
review,
subscribe? Oh,
subscribe,
no.
all that stuff.
Folks.
Shout out
Folks.
to one of my favorite reviews that we've ever gotten, Steve T.
Listen, Steve.
This is a podcast that I make sure to never miss.
Thanks, Steve.
You guys make me feel better about loving a kid's show so much.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
To answer the 3 questions.
Ooh, okay.
My favorite thing.
Uh-huh.
The guy slowly coming around on my favorite character, Muffin. My
Yep.
favorite
That
character.
was tough to do.
Greg.
Steve.
When he's freaking out about gross things.
Steve, my
Greg.
friend.
No more. Greg. I rate this show 5 stars out of 47 smashed lily pillies.
That was a good get at the end, though.
That is a good
I'm not gonna
get.
lie.
Steve, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thanks,
Again,
Steve.
send us a review. Write whatever. I'll read it.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Thanks.
a random short story that we've read in the past.
That's true, actually.
Whether it's the person who gave us a 4-star. Appreciate the 5 more, but hey,
Hashtag
these
Justice
things
for Mike.
happen. P.O. Box 2372, Syracuse, New York 13220.
The only place we could be. Well, we go a lot of places. Maybe
And
even.
lastly,
Yes. Bali vacation.
if you
Yep.
want to learn how to swim just as good as Bingo and Bluey, go to Andrew Baldwin's Superfish Sim School in Sunnybank, Queensland.
Ooh.
Internationally acclaimed programs
Wow.
produced by Andrew Baldwin, Australian and international swimming champion and Olympian,
Okay, cool. Because I thought you said Baldwin at first, and I was very confused about that.
and renowned swimming expert Karen Baldwin.
Boom.
Baldwin? You got me in my head with Baldwin now. Balden. We'll go with Balden.
Balden. That's yes.
They have classes in. Not the first one's not swimming. The first one is drowning prevention. That is the most Australian way to say swimming, I feel like.
Dang.
Drowning prevention. Lessons for as low as 4 months to adults. They have aqua aerobics. They have open swim time. They have swim squads. Indoor heated pool. 45 meters, however long that is. Exceptional standards of their facilities.
So much.
And impeccable water quality and standards.
So much drowning prevention.
You need to swim.
Come on. If you
Check
need drowning
out
prevention.
Andrew Balden's Superfish Swim School. superfish.com.au/Sunnybrook.
Oh my goodness. You are.
Get on our level.
You can start doing voiceovers for ads, folks.
One of these days, somebody will say, hey, we're going to pay you for that. But they don't need to because I owe them.
That's
You know why I owe them, Mike?
Because why do you
Because
lie?
it's got to be done.
That's true. It does got to be done.